everyone, I was tagged by Claire from the Love of All Things Beauty, channel link below, to do the Make Up Roulette Tag, so that's what I'm doing today. And what it involves is applying a full face of makeup on the roll of a dice basically. So there's different categories of makeup for different parts of your face, and the numbers on the dice correspond to what you're supposed to put on. So it's just a bit of fun, but I guess it also gives you the chance to see some makeup in action, especially as I may not use this makeup on camera all the time. So I'm going to start with the first one, and that is base. 1 or 2 gives you a light coverage, 3 or 4 gives you medium coverage, and 5 or 6 gives you full. I know what I'm hoping for with my skin problems at the moment. Yes, I got what I wanted. Oh! It moved. It was a 6, but now it's a 5, so that's the same thing, which is full coverage. So for full coverage, I'm going to start with a primer. I've got the Benefit Professional Primer, which I do really like. I had some mixed feelings about it when I first started using it, but I do love it now, and I just tend to put it on the places that I really, really need the most coverage, on my red areas basically. My favourite primer is actually the Steeler one with the 3 different colours in, but I haven't got that at the moment. But that is my favourite for dry skin that's a little bit prone to redness and spots. Foundation, I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection foundation. I've got it in number 100, I think. No, 1, Porcelain. I've seen mixed reviews about this foundation. I think it's because it tends to oxidise quite a bit. So if you have oilier skin, let's get my hair out of the way, it's probably ends up quite orange if you go for your normal colour. So you may need to go for a lighter colour than normal, but for me, in the lightest shade, it works well. And I love how much coverage it gives you and how long it lasts. So my interpretation of full coverage means that you can go all out with concealer as well. So under the eyes, I'm using the Boing one from Benefit. I've got 2 shades in this because it came in a little gift set for Christmas, but I use number 01, the lightest one. I use it under my eyes. I find it pretty good and pretty non-creasy. And to give some extra coverage on my spots and red areas, I'm going to use the Collection Concealer, which matches the foundation, and I got this in number 1, Fair. Feeling a lot more human now. So what's the next one? Cheeks. So for 1 or 2 you get a rosy blusher, 3 or 4 bronzed, 5 or 6 full on contour. So let's see what I get. I'm not really sure which of those I'd prefer. I'm not very good at contouring. And there we go, it's a 6, which is full on contour. So it looks like I'm going for the full on contour. So I was deciding between the Hoola bronzer from Benefit and the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder. They're both high-end products. I haven't really got a cheaper alternative that I can use for contour. I got the Kevyn Aucoin one for Christmas, and I do like it, but to be honest, I think I prefer the Hoola bronzer, so I'm gonna stick with that one. I've just got a little sample size, but these last a long time. So my attempt at contouring, I'm definitely no expert. I need a proper contouring brush. At the moment, I'm using this one from Real Techniques. It's actually their setting brush. It works okay. Then what I usually do if I'm doing any sort of contouring is use the Real Techniques multitask brush with the same Hoola bronzer, and I like to do it around my forehead because I have what I would consider a 5 head rather than a 4 head, so it just chisels that out a little bit. Using the same brush, I'm going to just do a little bit on my jawline as well. Something else I've only recently started doing is contouring my nose. I used to think, oh my god, what the hell, when I see people talk about that, but I think my nose is quite bulbous, so I actually find it does make a big difference, especially in photos, just to make it seem a little bit more streamlined. So this is a crown brush that I'm using. I don't know what it's called, it came as part of a set. Not really sure what it's meant to be used for, but I use it to contour my nose. So I just go down the sides a little bit at the biggest point of my nose, and then underneath a little bit. And then I just use the multitask brush just to try and blend everything out. I have only picked up these tips from watching YouTube videos myself, so no idea if it looks as good as it could. There. Reasonably happy with that actually. Next step. So eyes. We can have a light shimmery eye, a smoky eye, dramatic winged liner, please don't be that, colourful eye or bronzy eye if it's a 6-year-old again. Okay, this is the nerve-wracking bit because you know how I feel about winged eyeliner if you watch my videos. 4. What's number 4? Oh, it's not winged eyeliner, but it's colourful eye. What am I going to do for colourful eye? Let me have a think. So I decided to use the Urban Decay Vice palette. I've used this palette on camera before in one of my videos, but it is definitely, out of the palettes I own, the best one for a colourful eye because look at all those colours. So I'm just going to kind of make it up as I go along, I think. 2 of the colours I really like from this are these 2 here, the blue ones, so I'm probably going to end up using those, but let's see what happens. Definitely have done a colourful eye. It's Sunday morning today, so I'm not really sure that the makeup so far is suitable for a trip around the shops on Sunday afternoon, which is what I was planning to do. But what I ended up doing, I'll come closer so you can see. So I put a blue shimmery colour all over the lid called Freeze. I did Alien, which is a pink in the inner corner. The darker blue called Heroin on the outer corner and under my lashes, and then the like highlight shade called Bobby Dazzle underneath the eyebrows. So pretty bright, not the kind of thing I normally wear, but that's definitely the point of this. The only thing is now, I'm scared of getting a red lip because this is totally going to clash. And also my eyebrows look ridiculous because I haven't filled them in. But I think that might be the next one. Let's have a look. No, the next one is mascara. Top lashes only, 1, 2 or 3, or bottom and top lashes, 4, 5 or 6. This one I'm less bothered about. I think either will look okay. I don't often wear bottom lash mascara anyway. So 5, which is top and bottom lashes, is it? Yeah, top and bottom lashes. My eye look is so bold, I went for quite a bold mascara. This is the Rimmel London mascara, the Eye Rock in black by Kate Moss. It's a good mascara, I really like it, but I wouldn't recommend it for beginners. It's got a really, really fat brush, which is quite curved, and it's definitely prone to smudging, but if you can work with it, then it ends up looking really good. So that's mascara done. That wasn't a nerve-wracking experience. What's the next one though? Skin. Matte powder 1, 2 or 3, or a glowy highlighter 4, 5 or 6. I'd rather have a glowy highlighter because I don't really need much mattifying. Number 6, so Glowy highlighter. I think I've been quite lucky with the matches so far, because obviously a Glowy highlighter goes quite nicely with the contour that I did, and I'm using the MUA Undress Your Skin Shimmer highlighter in the pink colour, my favourite. I've mentioned it before quite a few times, I think. Brows, so it's either natural brows or bold brows. I don't really want natural brows. It's not going to go very well with the makeup. So natural brows is 1, 2 or 3 and bold brows is 4, 5 or 6. And it's a number 1. So natural brows. I'm not really sure how to do natural brows on me because my natural brow shape is not really a shape. And because they're quite dark, when I put powder on them they often look quite bold, but I'll see what I can do. So I'm going to use just the brush on the Rimmel Professional Eyebrow Pencil to brush them through first. I'm not keen on the pencil itself, but I quite like the brush that's on it. And I'm going to use my only and favourite eyebrow product, which is the W7 Brow Bar. I mentioned it loads of times before. But as I've got the natural, I'm going to use the lighter colour to what I normally use to see if it comes out any more natural. Don't really like my brows like that, but it's what the dice said I had to do. So final one is lips, I would imagine. Lips, we've got red lip, pink lip, nude lip, dark lip, lip gloss or lip balm. I really don't want a dark lip or a red lip with this eye look, so this is where it could go horribly wrong. Number 6. That's probably fine. I think it was lip balm. Yeah, lip balm. My favourite lip balm is this one. It's the Pie Bergamot Lip Balm. I usually keep it just by my bed and use it at night because it's got a pop. Finished. That is a finished look. So I hope you've enjoyed the tag. I think it has worked out okay. It could have gone a lot worse. Once I'd got the colourful eye, I was quite scared about what would happen next. But yeah, I actually quite like this colourful eye. I'd wear that on a night out, maybe not, as I said, a Sunday afternoon shopping or to work. I will think of some people to tag and write them in the description bar below, but I'd basically tag anybody who wants to do it. If you do it, let me know, write me a comment so I can go and watch the video. So until next time, bye!